Where's this here, boys? Here, see that wee mucky road there? This lane turns off this mucky road. I haven't been here in years. I would have come down the motorbike from time to time. Years ago. See these big gates now? They hadn't let you buy here for a while. It's funny, it's weird. My father grew up in these parts, but I never knew my father as such. He left home when I was 2 years old. I seen him about, but I never spoke to him. But he would have grew up near here. And if you imagine Londonderry and Staban, the Foyle, there's lots of boats went up and down. That's how you buy Abercorn, who owned all this land. Took Abercorn. They did a lot of trading and stuff. And down here is a pier, so there was a fishery place down here. So it's not to say the road would have been used much in its day, but the river agency, I don't know who done it, but river agency or tourist, somebody has done up this pier, and there's public toilets here. So anybody in a canoe who's going up the Foyle canoeing can stop off here and camp at night time. I might camp here sometime. I don't know, it's pretty dark like. But you see how tight these things is. The neighbour was telling me that he was down, this last year, they were down cutting the hedges and stuff. And you're always like, what happens if you put something here? Like, it's getting dark now, so it's handy enough now if someone's to come and see the headlights. But some folk were, it's not like these fires and all down here, but there's toilets down here. Staban Council do not have toilets in the town centre. If you go to Staban town centre, there's no toilets. If you go to Newton Stewart, there's no toilets. If you go to Castledown, you've guessed it, there's no toilets, but there's a nearby shop, and they've leased out the shop to use their toilets. And yet there's toilets down here. Now, I don't know how many folk canoe up the Foyle like. Now, it's not to say there's one toilet total, there's two proper toilets. Here we are here now. So we see the money was spent here. When I came here at the start, there was two old houses here. Apparently they blew up with the IRA. Something to do with customs or someone was using this or something, or they suspected customs were using it, or that steel shed, that goes back to the time of the fishery. I always thought that was like an old war building. It just didn't lie open. You couldn't destroy it with dynamite. That's a big steel thing like. I'll take a wee walk around now, but Luna's never been down here. Luna, someone knew, if I mind rightly, there's a wee place over there, it looks like you can sleep on it like. I don't know the idea of this place. I just don't know the idea. Who came up with it? But there's a wee plaque over there, we'll go and read it now. It's got a name. Can't mind. Might be on this wee sign. Oh, Luna, on strain you. Luna, come on over a wee minute. Would you fancy carrot camping here some night, Luna, would you? Well, you see what's here now. There's a wee picnic table there for a start. There's a pier in the Foyle. Before it gets too dark, we'll go up and look at these toilets. Get a wee rummage around. So that pier's been restored. Not the canoes near the pier. But look where they built the toilets here, boys. And it's not to say they built two toilets. There's an outdoor sink. And I don't understand why they're dead against wild campers and all. Boats can get free docking and unscaling and all the rest. Apparently canoes can come down here free of charge. They must be locked up now if they want, do they? No, they're open. There you are, look. Toilet sinks and all. I wouldn't suspect it'd be hot water now. What's the chance of being hot water out here? Why they put two taps on? That one's not going. The water's turned off, boys. Turn the water off. How are you going to flush the toilet with no water? Seats and everything, so water's turned off. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a wee tap around here to turn that water back on again. So there's your outdoor sink there. It's the boys are having cocktails or something. That tap's a bit wobbly there now. I wonder if there's a wee mains tap to turn all the water on. Where would the water be turned off? It turned off because of frost. There's a on that valve there, boys. There's the water on now. So if you want to use the toilet facility, well, I don't know. Maybe that's for the toilets. There's water was turned on there now. I like to test these things out. There you are now, the water's on. I'm going to go for a pee here now. Everything's working. It's got this, it does the baldy things and all. And my folks on wheelchairs are going to come in canoes. They must do, like. I'll turn the water back off again. I don't know where that beam was not going. It must be because of frost. There's the water back off again now. These things leave no trace, nothing to say. Let's read a couple of these wee signs. So you can just imagine now if you had a wee tent, like, set your wee tent up there. You got your toilet, look at the view. Free of charge, that's here, boy. See, if you came down out there on a boat, you'd be happy with these amenities here. Gribben Quay, that's what it is. It's going to get too dark for me to read all this. Built on the banks, where to start? You're in the townland of Clockboy. I'm not going to read all that because it's going to be complicated names. The Gribben fishing station, built on the banks of one of the most important salmon rivers in England. Not many fish there now. The groupings of buildings at this site provide valuable evidence of a once thriving fishing station which operated here during the 19th and 20th century. Salmon were caught by means of drift nets, illegal nowadays, a dozen of shots, whatever that is, along the river and transported by boat to the fishing station strategically located at the midway point on the Foyle. The low-lying structure of shore, most visible at low water, are hailing grounds. I don't know what hailing grounds are. Man-made mounds that were used in hauling salmon nets. So that means they could walk out. See, they could walk out to the water. So the wee bits. Look, she's going out there herself. By 1865, this was a large operation. Indeed, the manager, James Bard, whatever it is, reported that employing 80 to 100 men, fishers, overseers, coopers and others, they usually took 160 salmon at a draft. So that's that each time they pull net then, I don't know. Each day's catch was washed, gutted and smoked in the fish house before being salted and packed into wooden barrels or sealed in large tins. The packed fish were taken by river from the Gribben Quay to Derry and dispatched by rail and sea to London and other markets. See, that wee road wasn't used much there, like, it's all using the waterways back in them days. Around 1870, William Young was responsible for the fishery. He lived with his family in a house above the ice house. Ice house here too. Only the buyer survives. In 1915, John Patterson came to the Gribben as a fishery manager. He lived in a new house with family. John was the last manager of the fish. There's the house. I don't know, there was definitely 2 houses here now. John was the last manager of the fishery, employed by the Forest and Band Fisheries. His son, Robert Patterson, worked as water bailiff for the Foyle Fisheries Commission. He and his family lived in the house at the Gribben until his death in 1883. So it must have been his house that burned down then. So he worked for the bailiffs. There's the ice house. Let me look for keeping cool. Built into the hillside is a large stone and brick vaulted block that forms the ice house, a subterranean chamber which would have been packed with ice collected in winter from ponds near the shore, topped up with ice brie from the river. The ice would have been tipped in through the chute high in the sides of the vault. The chamber was has a sump in the floor, and the water melted from the vault high packed ice. During the netting season, salmon would have been stored in the ice house prior to being packed and iced for the journey to the market, initially by river or rail. When ice is packed together, it is relatively small surface. It's all muck and that, do I write the muck off because it's shit in it. And the thawing process, ice will of course last longer if kept at regular low temperatures and insulated by straw, thick walls or roof. Because of their temperature control efficiency, a full ice house could take up to 18 months to melt. I'll tell you what, if you're see this weekend, I can't get my house warm. If you put an ice cube in my house, it'll probably take 18 months to melt. I don't know, that wouldn't have been a nice house there, would it? I'm sure there's a wee structure here. There's more signs to read here. I should have came earlier, because if you come earlier, then other dogs might come here, and then if any dogs come here, there could be wild ones, you know. Gribben Quay, this is all about the quay now. Toilet block, ice house. So the ice house was, I don't know, we're standing on it like. Why is it that shape there? Farmland cropped. It's going with that there. If I walk into that opening there, the ice house was to the left. Buffy. That's what's the ex-Royal Navy shed. So the Royal Navy built that. Wren's bicycle shed. There's no shed for bicycles for the Wren's there, boys. The Buffy's on the other side, so I think the Buffy's still open. More overseas. So, technically speaking, you don't even need to bring a tent with you. You can sleep in the Buffy. So I don't know how you get a key or what. They used to have an electric barrier here. And no, I would say the Buffy. They used to have an electric barrier. And if you had a boat, you could go down to Foyle Fisheries place. And I had torch with me. No phone with me, no light with me. So there's the Buffy up on there now. You mind a sleeping bag? Buy a torch, Luna. I've nothing with me. Car was all empty, you see. So technically speaking, you can sleep in there. There's no beds or nothing here. Maybe originally they would have had wooden pallets or something. But you see, if you're camping on a sleeping bag and you have a wee air bed, it's handy enough. Wee door and all like. So it's open anyway. Look at that there. You can sit out here and play your guitar or whatever like. Catching rainwater. Why would they catch rainwater? The tap down below. Look at that there. Look, wee lockers. Bring a wee padlock with you. And you can put your personal possessions in there. Lock them in. So if your shoes is wet, they dry overnight. Some wee setup this here. Hey look, there's a gate over here. What's the gate going? When they come back here, they're gonna have a good rummage around. So I guess they stop you going to the farmer's field. But you had the big drop in the ice house. So when you go around the other side now, look for this ice house, Luna. Was that some setup there like? So if you buy a canoe, how do you find out about this place? And bearing in mind, like, see the grass is cut. So there's maintenance, there's toilet roll in them toilets. If you go to Donegal, you won't get toilet roll in the toilet. I know, there's a walk down there, Luna. Oh, look at that Halloween there, boys. That's spooky or what? See if you go up here in the dark and see that boy there. That's a football. Is that a football? Hessian bag. Luna! Come on, no spookiness. Come on. No chance of bringing a caravan here, a motorhome. You wouldn't get down that wee lane. The hedge is cut back now. There's times that hedge will be scrubbing the side. So this is the pier itself. You don't need to restore a pier for canoe. It's too dark to read all that. 1682 it starts off. Quantity of salmon 120 tons to 250 tons. 1777 151 tons. 1808 to 1823 the average was 44 tons. Rose to 142 tons, a lot of tons here. 1837, not mentioning no tons in 1837. I'll say now you were lucky to catch 10 fish in there. Between pollution and everything else, and not the forest polluted, but everything at least the forest getting polluted. Gribben ice house. Did you find this ice house? I'm going to come back here. No point in finishing everything the first day anyway. You know what, boy, that there's pretty slippery there, you know. You can slip on that easy. I hear water splashing. She's going to be soaked. Wee lights and all here. So if you're on a wee canoe, you're easy to find the place. Just look for the red lights. That'll be St. Johnson over there on the far side of the river. See, your boy O'Neill had a fort and all here. If you have a boat to come up the Foyle, you can stop off here. Get some fresh drinking water. There's another thing too, look at all wee birds are all getting ready to go to bed for the night. Somebody has to come up and check that tap water all the time as well. So this place is still, I would say Forest Fisheries would dock their boat here and go and check that place. That's how they're maintaining it. They probably, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if them tourists is there for the Forest Fisheries boys themselves. They get a wee grant for the tourists, but them boys are up and down there in the boat, they're gasping for a pee themselves, like. And they stop off here for a wee pee. Had a wee packed lunch. It wouldn't take them long to go on down to London, like, but then the boss will see them. They'd rather stay up here. It's too dark now for this camera, Luna. I'll check this ice house and we'll have to go. See, going by the... No, they had another name for that room there. The ice house was that side, going by the skates. There's something in there. I'm going to have to come back with a torch, Luna. See how deep it is. Hello? Hello? See, imagine bad if something came out. You know what? It's not even locked. Look at that there, boys, look. Not even locked. But at this time of night, Luna, I've been watching horror movies over Halloween. You don't go in there this time of night. You ever see these horror movies? People do these stupid things and say, why would you do that? Like, why would you do that? People are watching my YouTube videos saying, why are you opening that gate now? Poltergeist is going to come out. See, people just get nosy. My car all emptied out. There's no seats, there's no bed or nothing in the car. It's all emptied out. Because I'm dumping the old kitchen and stuff, carrying rubbish down to the Nindy site. So I'm going to get the bed and all back in next week. I went away yesterday. I went to get the, I was down to Quay yesterday. Put the battery in, put everything in I needed. Forgot the air fryer. And I thought, well, at least I got my gas stove with me. I put the gas stove in. Forgot the tea bags and the sugar. Canned minerals, that's what I had. So, I don't think there's a torch in there now. I even left my phone at the house. I even had my phone on me, I left the phone behind me. There's nothing in there now, like. All my wee cubby holes are all empty. There's a bunch of stuff in. I wonder would I have a torch. I threw in what I could before I went away. Yesterday. This thing here has a wee it's not even a lot. There's no torch in that big bag. Can't see no torch in here. Right, all the stuff was all taken out. I was taken out to leave the car for fixing first. Look at that, boys, there's my tea bags. Oh, I could have had my tea bags yesterday. I suffered yesterday, boys, I suffered. It's so cold. Couldn't even get a wee cup of tea. Oh, that there, boys. I could have survived yesterday, alright. No torch, boys, no torch. A torch isn't this here thing. We'll see if it works. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Oh, there, boys. We'll try these torches. I don't want to come back here again to the next summer. No, we've got this wee buffet. People want to know what's in this buffet. I'm all excited. They're not looking for werewolves or nothing. No poltergeist. Don't want you upsetting nothing. How many car camp? I'll wait till the days get long. Ah, there, look, a wee tap and everything, boys. She's empty. Oh no, she's not. Water not there, boys. See how rainwater? Supposed to be good for washing your hair, you know. That's what the folks used to say. Saying that they always bald, weren't they? There's an old drain there, boys. I went to Dunluce Castle, and you have these wee drains on the floor. And I was paying myself, it's all original. I didn't think it was original, I thought it was just something they put down themselves, you know. But apparently it's all original. There's no sign that people slept in here. I don't know what they use. It's used as a buffet now. So anybody wants to come can set up camp here. But you think they would have even like pallets or something, but a wooden platform. We have door, boys. Bear in mind when they built these places, their lamps would have been much brighter than my wee torch. They're oil lamps. You're getting a real feel here. I want to take a wee look in here now. It looks to me like I left the turret door open, you know. But the turret door closed, so I must check that. Or maybe that's the stink I'm seeing. Big chamber, boys. Is that showing up in the GoPro? Ah, it's not showing up. It's a good big vaulted ceiling. Lots of big borders on the ground. See some size inside. Have a look at these toilets now. Our toilet doors are closed. That's the sink I'm seeing. You see the toilets now, I've got the wee light on. I'm surprised they don't have a wee solar power light on them. So show up now. There's the toilets there now, boys. So nice wee stainless steel sink. You got your stainless steel disabled handrail that pulls down. Stainless steel toilet, cistern. No glass up above, it's just an open vent. And you know what, but I don't even smell pus in here. And I guess, hey, that's like kitchen roll. I don't know, maybe that's the neighbours brought that up. Some kind of soap. Look at a wee waste bag and everything, boys. All the facilities here you need, I tell you. Quite a wee place to camp here, I reckon. The only thing is, what do you do when you camp here? What do you do? If you're... a car come down. Luna! 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 Well, cut. Get you in the car before that car comes. On in the car, pet. Gee, you think nobody comes here, boys? Up we go. Look how slow it's coming down. Hey, if it comes down any slower, like it's going to be pitch black before I can get away. Fuck me, look how slow that car's going down there. Maybe poachers. See, they can murder me out here now, boys. Nobody knows I'm here. No phone on me. I know how I'm telling you, they need to hurry up. I only put my lights on, they need to hurry up. You never know who's going to turn up to you. Middle of nowhere, boys. Let's see if it's Ford or rain or not. Hey there! Hey, you're always standing when you're coming down here. You're always standing when you're coming down here. I was at British Church today, seeing the poppies. I thought I must just take a scoot down here.